Hello, friends. I just want to welcome everyone joining us right now. Today, we will be talking about the power of vision. We will be talking about the Cameroon dream. If you have been watching us for some time now and you don't really wrap your head around what this Cameroon dream is all about, today is the day as we start the year. It is very important that you start your January with a vision. You start your January with a perspective on how you want this year to look like. The Bible is quite clear. Without a vision, people perish. This is not just a cash phrase. It means every single word that you can fathom in this phrase. Without a vision, people really do perish. So today we'll be talking about the Cameroon dream. Our organization, if you are hearing us for the very first time, is Cameroon Sustainable Development Project, CSDP. This organization was created 1.5 years ago. The objective is very basic: to bridge the gap between the government and the private sector. If you are not working for the government, then you are with us, even if you haven't joined us yet. That is the objective of this organization. We have a 20 years plan for the private sector, and it starts this 2025. The goal is that we empower the private sector of Cameroon, move our nation's GDP to approximately $1 trillion in the next 20 years. Every developed nation thrives because of its private sector. It is important also that I let you know what we are not. Our country, Cameroon, is found in Africa, but this project is not for Africa. This project is for Cameroonians. This project is not a fly-by-night project. So it's important also that I make a clear distinction on that. We didn't just come up with this like it was an emotion, something that we were feeling like we should go out there and do something to get money or get notoriety or be famous. That is not the objective of this organization. We are very intentional. This vision is from God, and the whole idea is to drive the nation of Cameroon forward. Our nation plays a vital role, not only in Africa, but also within the CEMAC zone. That is Congo, Chad, Togo, Equatorial Guinea, Gabon. These nations find themselves within Central Africa, and Cameroon is the leading nation within Central Africa. So we have a huge role to play within Central Africa, and where we find ourselves is very strategic, even for West Africa as well. That is Nigeria, Ghana, and the rest of the other African nations. So today, I want to share with you the power of a vision. Grab a pen and a piece of paper and move along this journey with me, because it is going to be very transformative. It will help you craft a personal vision for yourself. I don't know what it is you're doing. Maybe you're a taxi driver. Maybe you're a farmer. Maybe you're a lawyer. Maybe you're a doctor. Maybe you're a nurse. Maybe you run an IT firm. Whatever that is, it is important that you have a vision. Maybe you were inspired by some friends online. You saw what they were doing and they had many likes, and you say, okay, I'm going to do this. But is that a vision that God gave you? Is that a dream that God gave you? Is that something that you feel in your heart that God gave you? This is why I'm saying this. Because when the whole idea is predicated on money, you lose track, you lose focus. But when God gives you a vision, He gives you passion for that vision. He gives you strategy for that vision. He sends the right people your way to help you. He provides finances for that vision. And that is what I want to share with you today, what the Cameroon dream is, so that you can find your own purpose within this Cameroon dream and be able to live a fulfilled life in Cameroon over the next 20 years. So on that note, I would like us to dive into some slides. So again, like I said, grab a pen and a piece of paper and take notes because you are in for a treat. Are you ready? Is this exciting? This should be very exciting. I mean, if you're a Cameroonian, whether you're home or abroad, thinking of starting a business, you're stuck, you have multiple jobs, and you're worried about your life. When will you go back home? We have been in this crisis for 7 to 8 years, almost going on 9 years now. I don't know what the future looks like. Maybe you are in that place right now, right? When will I ever go back home? Where will I bury my parents? I don't know what that is for you. But if you've lost focus, it is very easy to fix these problems. Because without a dream, the people really do perish. So on that note, let's dive into some slides and look at what vision looks like. So today we are not just talking about the Cameroon dream, which is the dream that we see for every Cameroonian in the next 20 years. And we are specializing on key industries that are driving the global economy. And these industries include agriculture, IT, healthcare, finance, renewable energy, real estate and construction, the media and entertainment. These are the 7 industries that we carefully selected for this project. These industries are transforming the global economy, and they have the potential of making you a millionaire really fast. If you focus, have a plan and a strategy, it is easy for you to achieve the Cameroon dream. It is the dream of a nation better than the one we find ourselves today. It is a dream of a country better than the one we find ourselves in today. It is a dream where everyone has equal opportunity in this beloved nation, regardless of where you come from, regardless of the language you speak. You can call Cameroon home. That is what the Cameroon dream, in a nutshell, encapsulates. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you on fire? We should be on fire for this. Go ahead and share the video as well. If you're joining for the very first time, like, share, invite someone to watch with you, right? Because when you come along with others, the journey is better. If you get this information all by yourself, it is a struggle because you will step out there to build a business. Others who are not aligned with your vision, they will come destroy it. They will get envious. They will try to copy what you're doing. And there's confusion everywhere. And why? Because we don't have a unique vision for our nation. So go ahead, invite someone and share this video on your platforms. So we are talking about the Cameroon dream, and we're talking about strategic vision. So the dream is actually a vision, right? It is a vision of what we do see in the next 20 years. Now, I want to start with the story of Apple. It's one of those companies that I've studied extensively, especially the founders, because you must have a disruptive vision to build a company like Apple that has transformed the world as we see it today. Do you know the servers of Facebook is hooked up on Apple? Right. Yeah. So Apple actually owns the server where this Facebook platform that we find ourselves is hooked up to. Are you tracking? How did this company come about? If you've never heard the story and you have a vision, you have a plan, and you're looking at starting a business, this story will be of great importance to you. Right? So these are basic guys, right? Basic, average human beings like you and I. But the difference is they had a vision. So Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak, these are the 2 individuals who started Apple in Steve Jobs' father's garage. This company started in a garage. And some of you have been watching me, and some of you are part of this organization, and you are thinking, oh, I need a lot of money to start a business. I need a lot of money to believe in myself or believe in my vision. You do not need any of those things. Are you tracking? These guys had nothing, and they started a company in the garage. Some of you say, oh, I need to get all my registration ready. I need to get everything ready. I need to make sure that I'm aligned with everything to start. No, if you are too focused on getting everything ready before you change the lives of people, that is an ambition and not a vision. There is a clear distinction between an ambition and a vision. When a vision is not from God, when it is not inspired by God, that is ambition. That is something you saw somewhere, you felt good about it, and you just want to grab it, and now you're confused about it because you don't even know how to go about it. But when God gives you a vision, he also provides passion that will help you drive that vision. Are you tracking? So this company was started in 1976. And this company is so fascinating. Why? Because of innovation, vision, risk taking. And this company started in a garage in California, driven by innovation, vision, and risk taking. Where our country finds itself right now, we need visionary leaders that understand the time that we find ourselves in, that understand the power of innovation, that understand what it means to start new markets in a country like the one we find ourselves in. So as we spread this Cameroon dream, it is left for you to see how you can cooperate, come on board, and be able to run with your own vision within this Cameroon dream, so that you can be able to start your own companies, start your own businesses, get support and direction that helps you succeed. Are you tracking? Jeremiah chapter 1 verse 5 says, before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart. I appointed you as a prophet to the nations. So this is where everything becomes clear. Why? Because you have to get to the place where you understand that God made you. And he said, before you were even formed in the womb, he knew you. So if you're wandering around, you don't know what to do with your life, you lost track, maybe you have energy one day, the next day you don't have it, you're driving to work and you're asking yourself, why am I even going to this work? I feel frustrated. It is because you haven't figured out why you were born. And so it's very important that we start there. It is important that every Cameroonian in this generation understand why they were born. And a vision of this magnitude can help you find purpose as to why you were born. That as we are pushing so hard to reach a GDP of $1 trillion US, a lot is going to align in the